Hello, Alistair. How are
There you
things?
are. Let's go see what Warden has to say.
Yeah. Let's.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Maybe a thought necessary, or maybe a slight exaggeration. Yeah, a skill and ability to sense them. That's what I always assumed. If this guy hadn't been here, though, we'd be totally screwed, because we wouldn't know this information that's about to pop up.
Were that so, then any skilled warrior would suffice. The archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
What happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning, the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the archdemon, the blight ends. It is the only way.
Why doesn't everyone... I think it's pretty obvious. I have no intention of taking my life for this. I will make the final blow myself. It's up to three... Well, obviously, we're just going to be like a bit non-committal here. It's up to one of us then. Good thing I didn't make him king. You know, if he's going to think... Well, obviously that could happen. I don't know. Anyway, it's another time, another place, another universe.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Whoa. Yeah, going to march there, but for now we will rest. I'm sure we'll rest absolutely fine after that. The Archdemon. Demon. Okay, so, in Darkness Eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumont, their taint twisted even in the false god, and the Whisperer awoke at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world, the first blight. The false dragon gods of the Divinity Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, and they have been in prison since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moss will fly into flames. Perhaps there is more... it is more... remnant? More remnants? God's sakes. Obviously, I'm getting tired. I'm going to stop after this. I'm not going to do the entire thing. I'm going to have a little rest, and I'm going to come and play the rest of the game. But, because I couldn't read the bloody word remnant. Of desire for vengeance upon the gods who goaded the Magister to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when the Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted, and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land. A blight. I think I've read this before, but there'll probably be a little bit at the, you know, bit at the end. But I'll read it all anyway. Earthamil was once a Devinter god of beauty. In ancient times he was worshipped by musicians, artists and poets. The Feast of Umithiel was the greatest celebration of the year, an event that lasted a full 12 days. Plays and the entire symphonies were written in his honour. Now he is a maddened husk of his former self, filled with nothing but his desire to destroy all life. When the first blight began, many true brave men and women threw themselves at Dumont and the first demon trying to strike him down, but no matter the numbers, no matter their strength, he would always return. This was proof, some said, of his divine power. But the Grey Wardens soon learned otherwise. Their tainted blood bound them to the archdemon, and they could hear it, feel it, as it died and was born anew, his spirit drawn to possess the nearest tainted creature. The Darkspawn were mindless, soulless, empty shells of flesh that could be bent and remade in the dragon's image. But a man's soul was not so malleable. When the Warden's hand struck the fatal blow against Dumont, the old god's spirit was drawn not into a Darkspawn but to the man who had slain him. In that moment the souls of both Warden and Archdemon were utterly destroyed, and the dragon rose no more. The blight was over. Yeah, so I guess now is time to retire to our room. Nope, not yet.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Finally starting to betray me, have you? Is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
And how do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
We lean towards this. There's only once I've used blood magic in the past, and that was pretty much the only option I had available. And that wasn't to save myself. It was to save an entire town. This town, in fact. But I wouldn't just be saving myself, would I? I would be saving either of the two Grey Wardens, Alistair or the other guy. Nothing comes without a price, Morrigan.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Alright. Promise nothing.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Whoa, that's definitely something different that I didn't like what I'm hearing so far. What's in it for you? You want to have my child? Yeah, I mean, the what?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the Archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
What about the child?
As you wish.
Yeah, the soul of an old god. Will it be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
But it won't be hurt.
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
What do you intend to do with it?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist!
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
And I guess I'll never see it.
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided?
Are you sure this'll work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Assuming that it's me who does it. That's really... wow. Yeah, I gotta say, this game, you think it's going in a direction, and then boom, it throws this at you. And that is really neat. Flemeth wanted this. Flemeth's an ambiguous creature to start with. She probably wanted to take the child for herself after dealing with Morrigan. Morrigan got there first with the help of us. So let's see. Wow. I'm going in... well, you know, going into battle. One of the three of us is going to die. Basically, am I willing to do this in order to save one of our lives?
A wise decision. Come to me then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
beholds the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
I'm just going to pause it here and take a quick break. I didn't intend to do this bit just now, but as it's thrown me into it, I will, and we are going to finish this. But just give me a second and then we'll wrap this up. Alright, so here we are, and before I start this fight I just want to go briefly over my decision with regards to Morrigan just now. It was probably the last episode by the way I edit these things, I'm not entirely sure, so if it was I'm sure there'll be lots of comments about it, and rightfully so, and I hope you forgive me to wait for this episode before I address them. But I basically did it because you could say that it broke character, and you're probably right, it probably did break character, but my character had just learned that, this is where I'm coming from in this, he'd just learned that either he, Alistair, or the other guy, and I hate calling him that, are probably, one of them's definitely going to die in this fight. And throughout this entire thing, my character has, been friends with Alistair, and has been striving for one thing, and that's survival. He has wanted to survive, and he has maintained his integrity throughout most of it, and made the best choices that he can. Not all of them good. He is prone to bad decisions, and a certain amount of immaturity and stuff, and sort of hot-headedness at times. And I think it was one of them. She offered him a way out, a get-out clause of what he'd just heard. Because imagine hearing that you're probably going to die tomorrow, and then straight after, but if you do this, you might not. The relief that there's a way out, would really tempt, even the most sort of like steadfast man, which Merax isn't. He's not, he's not ultimate willpower, He doesn't deal with demons, but aside from that, and he doesn't really do blood magic, except that sort of like wasn't it? But yeah, he wavered pretty much. He saw a way out and he took it. So that's my thinking behind it. I think it was a brave decision on my part, to be quite honest, because I know that a lot of people were like, what are you doing? But in that situation, with all that those stresses and all those emotions and stuff going on, be very, very hard for anyone to turn an offer like that down. I know it goes against quite a lot of what's gone before, but you know, hell, you know, it's just something out the blue that happened, and that's how you build a drama. And I'm hoping that that sort of thing will develop into Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 3, and it'll sort of like remember what I've done. I don't know whether that's how it works, but if it is, you know, and eventually my lost son comes into the whole thing, that would be fantastic. So that kind of swayed my decision as well, but you know, I just felt like that was just what he would do right then. That is just what I felt, you know. If even if it saved Alistair's or the other guy, save one of those lives, I think it would be worth it to save Alistair's life after all they've been through. By doing that with that get out clause, you know, I think he would have taken it. So I've done what I've done. I'm sure you guys have your opinions on it, both for and against, but you know, that has happened throughout this Let's Play and has basically defined it for me, was the decisions and you guys' inputs on it. But that's the call I made. It was like, you know, wasn't entirely due to logic, it was a very emotional sort of decision, and that's that. Anyway, we're here in Denerim fighting evil things. We have a bunch of people with us, and yeah, and Morrigan is still there. I thought she might not have been, but she is. So here's me and my companions. We are too short. No Sten, no Zevran. But we all know why that is. Let's let's level. Oh, I can't level up right now. Shame. Are we coming? Let's go. So I'm guessing the strength of these... There's the other guy, Warden. Okay, I gotta remember that because I hate calling him the other guy. He has been a staunch ally, and, you know, while I don't regard his life as highly as Alistair, you know, it's not like I can say, well, if Warden dies, that's okay. So... go through this, and maybe cast some chain lightning, seems like a good idea. Come on, do it! Nice. I don't know if that's actually affecting us or what, but it seems to be. And this is really nice, so we're all here, all fighting. It's harder to keep track of our health. Oh, who the hell did that? Come here, you. You. Bloody scatter shocked. Nice.
Let's get on with it.
So this is going alright, but these are just the grunts, you know. We should be able to take care of the grunts by now. See, I'm one-hitting them.
Run in fear.
It's all going pretty well. I'm running on the spot. Why am I running on the spot? Stop running on the spot. Thank you.
And I'm on to end their pathetic little existences.
Boom. Yeah, this is nice. This is going pretty well. Basically just becoming a melee fighter here because I don't actually have to use the spells I've got. Shale's just doing fine. Sort of gone off in this tangent. You know, it's not exactly a planned battle, is it? We're just sort of like running in there and killing things and kill things, Rex. Kill things. Where are you going? Where are you all going? Don't leave me. What's happening over here? We all got a bit separated a little bit there, but where's everything's fine.
Now this should be fun.
Hell, at this point I don't even want to waste any mana on these guys because they're so weak.
Oh look, it wants to fight.
It's so nice to just transue all these guys. It really is. Just to, you know, just annihilating them. More over this way. Come on, mate, get up there and do something. Can't even get near one of them. I'm so slow. You leave Win alone, you. Alright, so that's the lesser ones over with. You know, it's easy, really, you know, as it should be. Alright, let's level up now. So bump a few into Constitution again. And yeah, I can have this, fine. I'll have improved tactics. And yeah, here we are with this. I suppose I could go flame blast and then I can set my own grease on fire. That's probably what I'll do. And I have 215 health. I don't know if that's a lot. Yeah, go on, let's kill them. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Hello.
Yes.
Slade. Is that Alistair that I'm following there? That's cool.
More darkspawn, hey?
Yeah, more darkspawn. Go help Ogrin here. Never mind. Hey, I'm gonna get through this over the shoulder bit here because I've never used this view really because, you know, the party mechanic and all that.
Is there any shortage of these ones?
Alright, hello. Alright, so now we can sort of get some, tell you what, no, not paralysis. Repulsion, just there, we'll get rid of some of them. And we'll throw that up there and deal with those guys. Just there. Because I can't really control my guys now, just not go in there, but... Oh, Bounder, what you come out of there, Bounder! Bounder! Heal! Bounder! Bad dog! Stupid dog! What about up here? We good up here? There's more over this way, apparently. Bounder's found some more darkspawn to eat. Get out of there, Bounder! Silly doggy. Yeah. I'm doing no damage to that thing at all. There we go. Now we're all here. Good stuff. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. You have secured the city gates by killing darkspawn that have amassed there. You should speak to Warden and see your next move should be. Okay. Good time to save. I'm a ghost.
You've managed to fight your way to the